Shalom, shalom, it's your brother Shamak. I want to first start by giving all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone teacher with well overseers, tabernacle of David. Started with Prophet Abba Bivens on down to the apostles and elders. Shalom to the hopefully lit that's giving a diligence to make call sure across the four corners of the earth. In our sincerity, shalom to the angels witnessing this day, and shalom to the few sincere Akwafim, sisters that jet to this truth in our sincerity. Okay. And of course, speaking as a babe, and the spirit is heavy right now. You see the apostle elders putting out edification, exhortation, and also, of course, rebukes too, about being house cleaning within the congregation, within order. It's sifting spirits being put out. Which is it can only benefit us and have us put that fire to our ass, to push further in the truth. It's only better put us in, of course, in that examination spirit, examining ourselves. It's only best for the spirit, You just take it, and I just want to go into just listening to order. Just take heed to order. Just take it. And if any thoughts come to your mind, any prideful thoughts, quickly rebuke it. Be your own your worst critic. But you want to be humble, but don't destroy your spirit trying to be super humble. Don't underestimate yourself, your impact in this truth. I've been witness to the. It's speaking from experience, of course, speaking as a babe, of course, but it's possible. You don't want to underestimate yourself. You don't put yourself too far down where you push yourself to the ground, and now you at a low in the spirit, where you didn't have to be. Okay, but this first, this is all about pushing yourself and just taking heed to order, man. Okay, because these, as it says in Acts chapter 16, verse 17, these are the men that lead us to salvation. That deliverance is something real, man. Everything we going through, man, all this vexation, bro. We have men to lead us out of this, man. We truly have men to lead us out of this. All right, so this is 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 40. It says, let all things be done decently and in order. Okay, let me get the word order, the etymology. I had to go to the Webster, okay, because the etymology dictionary be acting the fool sometimes when I go on my phone. Okay, it says definition of order: to put in order, to arrange. It says to command, destine, ordains. It says so ordered by the gods, and it's ordered by Yahweh Shem Yahshua. The order of this thing with the apostles and elders, and the elders are the prospective camp heads with the prospective camps in each city or state. It's ordained by Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Even when a brother say something to you or instruct you or recommend something for you, man, that's truly coming from Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You don't look at it as, man, you ain't even above me in rank. It's not about rank, man. Okay? Even at the same time, it is about order. It still come from Yahweh Shem Yahshua, and it's something for you to reflect on, consider, It says to give it order. It says regulate, command. Let's keep going. It says a group of people united in a formal way. See, we united in the spirit. The Rakakadash, man. We united in the spirit. Okay, all different backgrounds, all different ages, all different aspects of life. And we going through all different trials. But we united in the spirit, man. Okay, and it's under this one order, which is so important. That's why it's just best for us to listen. It's best for us to listen and take heed to the order. And just keep telling yourself that, just beat, in our head, we stiff-necked people, with the flesh, especially dealing with the flesh. Just beat it into your head. Just keep saying it to yourself, get right, This is Ecclesiastes, because pride hits you truly when you by yourself, man. When you by yourself, that it really hits you, bro. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 1. It says, keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools. For they consider not that they do evil. See, this 2/3, the world, they're never in this examining spirit. We're always in the examining spirit. That's why the scripture speak about being more ready to hear. Study to be quiet, as it says in 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 11. Study to be quiet. Even a fool even seems wise when he's silent. It's just best to keep quiet at times. Okay. It says Cause you know, the apostle elders don't care how many precepts you know. You know, they want to know if you sincere in this thing, and if you push it, if your spirit on fire. You know, you truly pushing to grow in this thing. All right. This is verse 2. Okay, it says, "Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not," it said, "and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before the Most High. For the Most High is in heaven, and thou upon earth. Therefore let thy words be few." You know, let thy words be few. We don't have to, and that's what we can do. That's how you know we're truly scholars in the spirit, man. We're truly scholars. When we bringing out these scriptures, we don't have to. It don't take a whole speech for us to break it down. We give it to you simple and plain, because these visions are written plain for us, as it's spoken about in Habakkuk chapter 2. The visions are written plain for us to bring it out. We don't gotta spend. We don't have to do an hour lesson on something small, man. You know, we just bring it out in due season. Okay, simple and plain. Just like now, just all I'm pushing is just to listen. Let's listen to order, cause we see, man, especially babes in the truth. I witness, you know, through social media or whatnot. It's just people without elders, you know, without really appreciating order, taking heed to order. You could tell by how they move, how they talk, you know, the works, of course, the faith in the works, man. You can see it. So, and we also got to know. Let me go to the scripture. So, Hebrews chapter 13. You know that these are the souls to watch over us. Okay. They probably won't deal with every brother the same as well. You know, some brother, it's just like in the world with probably, you know, I'm always referring to sports, because Jake be playing all the sports, but in sports, man, you don't gotta cuss out every player. Some players you just tell them and you get right. Some players you gotta put a fire under their ass, you know. It just operate different, and that's the same with us in the truth, with order. You know, you got to be able to take, you know, the smooth rebuke and the bitter rebuke. You know, you got to be able to take both. But the rebuke is love, though, as it spoke about Proverbs chapter 27, in verse 5. I want to say, all right. But this is Hebrews chapter 13, verse 17. It says, "Obey them that have the rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls, as they that must give account, that they may do it with joy and not with grief, for that is unprofitable for you." Okay, they watching for your souls. That's why I remember the elder Aratazar, he was just saying, hey, listen to the brothers around you. That's why it's just best to listen, because once it comes from up top, you know, that's when it's you can't do nothing about it. You know, that's why it's just best to listen. You know, take heed early. All right, it's because at the end of the day, what did I say? It's coming from Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shah, man, through the spirit. Okay. All right, this is hold on. Of course, let me get the let me go get the Old Faithful. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 5. It says, "Likewise, ye younger," okay, us babes, of course. You know, that's why it's so vital for us. It says, "Submit yourselves unto the elder." Yeah, all of you be subject one to another, even one to another, man. Okay, so when another brother say something, even if he younger than you in the spirit, if he say something. Take heed. You know, okay, you gotta be ready. Hey, you never know what the spirit, especially the sifting spirit right now. The spirit's so heavy. It's so heavy, man. It's just so heavy. All right. It says, "Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder." Yeah, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. Okay, the hashapal in the Hebrew, being humble. Okay, being low. You know, sometimes you gotta take the low road, even in the world, man. Just let the world have it, man, and just keep it moving. That's you being wise, and that's showing that you wise in the spirit. Okay, it says, "For the Most High resisteth the proud, and give a grace to the humble." See, he resisted the proud. Once you get that pride upon you, you know, and that's where that sifting to come out. You got to get that pride, that living on out of there, bro. That probably nobody has time for somebody to be trying to do their own agenda, trying to gain rank, trying to want attention, want to be on the forefront. That's how you got people who want to do their own thing, you know. Second guessing the order. Of course we don't follow the apostle elders blindly, of course not. But you gotta take heed, man. Especially if you got faith that these are the men that lead you to salvation. What is your excuse then? Once you believe that, what's your excuse then? If these are men that lead to salvation, hey, what should you do? Listen, deliverance, man. Okay. Hold on, let me get that Sirach. Salaki. Sirach, chapter 6. Chapter 6, verse 32. Salaki. Sirach chapter 6, verse 32. It says, my son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught. Who are we taught by? The apostle elders giving us these breakdowns, you know? Giving us these breakdowns, really truly exhorting and edifying our spirit, building up our soul, man. Once we learn new knowledge of the scriptures, we be like, ooh wee. It builds your faith. It gets you in that rejoiceful spirit. Okay? Because you already believe in the scriptures. You probably just don't know a particular breakdown, a particular particular etymology of the word or whatnot. Hey, once to bring it out, it's brought out for the elect's sake, truly. You know, and that's who we hope to be. Okay, that 144,000. It says, and if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent. See, we got to apply the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in the everyday walk. You know, this knowledge is not useful unless we apply it. That's why we got to put forth the word. That's why the apostle elders always push, elders period, try to push us to be on fire. Because we got the knowledge in our mind. We just got to push it. We just got to apply it. Okay? Verse 33, it says, if thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding. See, that goes more to being studying, be quiet, being more ready to hear. You know, taking heed. Okay? You're going to exhort your own soul by just doing this simple act. Just love it, just listening. Just listening to the order. It says, if thou bow thine ear, thou shalt be wise. Hey, that's it right there. If thou bow thy ear, thou shalt be wise. It says, verse 34. It's like, it says, stand in the multitude of the elders and cleave unto them that is wise. Hey, through the spirit, we all cleave. Well, the sincere, cleave to the apostle elders of great millstone. You know? And of course, other brothers and other counts may be of that elect too as well. And it, you know, may come out of the false doctrines or whatever the spirit may be. Hey, Lord willing. Okay? However the spirit sets it up. Okay, in due season. Okay, because we on Yahweh Shemiah Shah's time. That's why we just being patient and being humble. Okay, because we at the end of the day, we all unworthy. Filthy rags. Okay, I'm going to stay in Sirach. Okay. Damn, I'm going to hurry up. Sirach chapter 32. Birds sound pretty strict right now. This is Sirach chapter 32, verse 7. It says, speak, young man, if there be need of thee, and yet scarcely when thou art Salaki, hold on. Oh yes, Khan, I'm tripping. Speak, young man, if there be need of thee, and yet scarcely when thou art twice asked, let thy speech be short. Okay, so it's not for us to be rambling off at the mouth, giving a whole speech. Hey, just letting our speech be short. You know, if you understand something, you can explain it in a few words. It says, comprehending much in a few words, being as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue. Hey, that's beautiful too. Just because you know something, you ain't got to scream out the precept. You ain't got to scream out what the word mean. You know, if you called to answer the question, hey, answer. You know, we you know, it just simply, that's just wisdom, right? That scripture is just pure wisdom right there, man. With that verse 8, you know, just being few words. We know it's like for a more simplified version. It's like you at work. You ain't trying to explain to everybody. Hey, you know you're an Israelite. You know you're an Israelite, huh? You know you're a Hebrew Israelite. You know you ain't got it, bro. You know the knowledge. You got the knowledge, man. But the Spirit gonna give who the Spirit's gonna wake up who he wants to wake up. Yahweh Shemiah Shah is gonna wake up who he wants to wake up. That's just one example of you knowing, but you holding your tongue. Somebody may be talking about the Bible, but you know they not meet for repentance. You know they prideful as hell. You know they they're a nigga and a nigga woman. You know, you know just by your spirit of discernment. So that's you. That's an example. I just use that example to just bring out, hey, you know it, but yet you hold of your tongue because you're moving with wisdom. Okay, especially around the elders. You know, especially around the elders, all right? Verse 9, if thou be among great men, make not thyself equal with them, okay? Make not thyself equal with them, okay? And when ancient men are in place, use not many words. Hey, that's beautiful. You just soaking up. Basically, you just there soaking up the knowledge, man. Soaking up the understanding, the wisdom. They may say something that spark your spirit, but you was probably so busy trying to talk. You know, you probably just so busy trying to talk. You couldn't even get the wise words that was trying to be given. And it may hit you. It may not hit you right then. You may not notice it right then, but it's just something to reflect on. You know, and go forth. You know, and improve on. Okay, because listening is vital. You know, truly listening is vital. All right, and I'm gonna go. I just say listen too, man, because it keeps this walk more simple. You know, when you seek counsel, it simplifies things. Oh, that's what I was going to anyway. That's it. This is Sirach chapter 37, verse 16. It says, "Let reason go before every enterprise, and counsel before every action." See, when you got elders around, when you got a camp around, when you got Akim around, sincere elders in Akim, you know, you can it makes the walk simpler. You know, if you have that advice to take upon and make it easier for yourself. You don't have to be overthinking things. You know, beating your spirit up just because you may not know the answer. And you just going off what your deceitful heart is telling you. You know, your deceitful mind. You know, if you don't got something, you seek counsel. Send a text, call. You know, hey, it make it so much easier. And if you was in this thing by yourself, man, we probably wouldn't even make it this far. Speaking as a babe, of course. You know. And yeah, I think that's all I had to bring. I just going into it, man. Hey, the lesson going into listening to order, obeying order, submitting to the order, respecting the order. Okay, because that's what's gonna get us to the next level in this walk. That's gonna keep us enduring in this walk. That's gonna keep us circumspect, wise, you know, and basically surviving and enduring and pushing in on the fervent spirit in the walk. It's through the apostles and elders, through order, you know, wise counsel, you know. And we're gonna get through this thing together when that one body, one mind, one spirit. All right. But this is your brother Shamak, and I end out by giving all the glory, infinite praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, teacher, and rule well, the overseers tabernacle of David. Peace, love, and safety to the hopefully elect and their families. And Shalom, keep the faith. Mawaf Babal, Abad Babal. Shalom.